As the offering is passed, go ahead and sit where you're sitting and just sing with us this song. The song where Jesus is pleading for you to come home. Testimonies, she writes, I have gone through many phases in my belief in God. At one point, believing that there may not even be one. At another point, I believed there is a God, but I didn't need him because I was more than capable of taking care of myself. And now, I believe there is only one God, and I need him for all things in my life. Trying and wanting to do everything by myself, my way, and on my time was frustrating. I would feel so overwhelmed and would question why things didn't go the way I planned or expected in my business, in my marriage, in my finances. I wanted to stop blocking the blessings that God wants to pour into my life. And although I may not understand, I believe that all things come together for my good, according to his will and his purpose for me. I'm thankful for the day that my family and I walked into CCC about a year ago. We have enjoyed coming here ever since. I feel that I come away every Sunday feeling inspired, stronger, and one step further in my relationship with God. Lisa will be baptized by Katrina Pelters. Second to be baptized is Nick Bogach, and he writes, I have made the decision to be baptized today because in my past, I have made some bad decisions in my life that I regret. I've had my fair shares of sins that I have made against God. And today, I'm asking God for His forgiveness by getting baptized. I just hope that there's enough water to wash all of my sins away. I believe that by getting baptized again, I have the opportunity to live my life the way that God has intended me to, even though I still have some more changes that I need to make. I feel that by getting baptized, this will be the very first step in a journey that will be life-changing for me and my family. I know that being a born-again Christian and following in God's path will improve me as a husband, a father, and a believer. I thank all of you for sharing this very important decision with me, and I will be there for anyone else who makes the same decision to be baptized. Nick will be baptized by his wife, Lisa Boviach. Then we have Lindsay Shearer, and she writes in her testimony, growing up, life wasn't always easy for me. By the age of 17, I had 8 close friends die within 2 years because of automobile accidents. The last car accident was my best friend, Dominique Musso. After Dominique died, I pretty much lost faith in God. I stopped attending church, and I often questioned God. I was a very angry teenager. I used to ask God to show me signs that He existed, and believe it or not, I received those signs, but it still wasn't enough for me. CCC's mission is to bring people back to God, and that is exactly what happened to me. I've never felt closer to God than I do now. Now that I am an adult, I am choosing to surrender my life, my heart, and my soul to God. I choose today to be baptized and for my sins to be washed away. Lindsay will be baptized by Bill Barton. And finally, I'm reading Kelly Foos's testimony, as she writes, "Hi, I'm Kelly Foos. Today, July 22, 2007, is probably the most important day of my life. You see, I actually thought I was ready to get baptized other times, but now I realized I wasn't. I thought getting baptized was just a simple thing in life and everyone did it. Also, I was being really selfish. I thought everything was about me. My party, my stuff, just everything was about me. Now that I've looked back on that, I feel horrible. I didn't realize how many people die of starvation and not having shelter. But here I'm thinking, I want this toy and so many kids have nothing. Lord, I want to live a new life and get my sins washed away. From now on, when I'm able to get a toy or electronics, I'm going to take advantage of that. And when I get any allowance, most of it will go to the poor and the church. I'm also going to spend more time with you, Lord, the Bible, and music. I just want to say what really got me hooked on Jesus was my Bible camp at Lake Geneva. It was just unbelievable. So Lord, I ask you to help me not be selfish and live my new life alone." Kelly will be baptized today by her mom.